down to a little hide here. He was up on this high point. I had to work him. He was in range a few times, but I couldn't get the camera lined up. I was going to shoot a bird that wasn't on camera this year. As I talked about in the past, I love turkey hunting, but there's not a ton of birds. You know, this is a banner here. Not a ton of birds, so I try and always make sure I can at least do it ethically and clean and get it on camera. Pouring rain. Opening day. Well, it's turkey season, and she is pouring rain. But we're going out. I don't care. I love turkey hunting too much to sit in the house. So I'm going to go to my radix and sit in my favorite spot in the world and see if a gobbler will venture out. I might even take decoys with me. I don't usually take decoys with me, but field hunting, wet birds, it's decoy time. See you in the stand. Oh yeah, pro tip if you're a hunting filmer. Those dry bags work pretty good at keeping your camera where it needs to be. Alright, see you guys in the stand. Uneventful off the roost, as you saw. A couple barred owls, a couple wood ducks, plenty of deer, and I had a hen work through the field, but I might have heard some faint distant gobbling. It's hard to hear in that blind with all the rain, but check this last field real quick. It just doesn't seem like turkeys wanted to talk this morning. He might not even be in there, so back to the shop real quick. Time to take a lap. But it's gonna turn into a beautiful day, I think. Temperatures are nice, rain's calming down. Let's go find us a bird. Well, that was fun, but didn't work out. I made a big loop around and cut the gap on those birds, and then I called them in to probably 30. They were just hammering on the other side of that fence row, but there was no way I could get them around that thick fence row. It was impossible. So then I went to readjust to kind of flank them a little bit, and some deer started blowing at me, and that was that. They went quiet. I think there might have been 3 longbeards in that group. There was one off by himself and 2 together. But they went up in the woods there, and they'll just chill for a little while. Maybe I'll drive back by in an hour, see if anything's going on. Keep an eye on the cell cams. But that was fun. That's why we do it. Makes it tough without decoys running and gunning like that. But that's the way we love to do it. Well, all right, guys. Opening day, spring turkey here in Northeast Ohio. About 11:35. This is my third farm this morning and the third bird, or the fourth bird that I've worked. Started off on the home farm this morning, as you saw, super rainy. Weather wasn't great. Saw plenty of deer, some wood ducks, an owl. Had a hen work through. Might have heard a distant gobble, not sure. But about 8 o'clock I packed up there. 7:30, 8 o'clock, packed up there. I went to a different farm where I worked those three birds that you saw in the middle of the video. That was a great hunt, actually. Got my blood flowing pretty good. Three gobblers out in the field like that. I was able to close the distance to about 30, but there was a tree row in the way, and as I went to make an adjustment, either they saw me or the deer that started blowing at me. Nice buck, actually, was blowing at me. Made them go silent. So I busted out of there. Came over here to our third farm. Heard a gobble from the road. So then I got in one of our blinds, which is probably 250, 300 yards from here. Called for a while, nothing. Got out of the blind, heard a distant gobble over here in this area. Cut the distance in half, called for a while with my mouth call. He would gobble back, he would reply back sometimes, but didn't seem that interested. Cut the distance in half again because this early spring has got everything green, so I was able to get close. I actually cut the distance 2 more times, and the second time I started using my slate call. The mouth call just wasn't doing it, and that Tipton Creek slate call, he really started firing up on that. I was able to get down to a little hide here. He was up on this high point. I had to work him. He was in range a few times, but I couldn't get the camera lined up, or there was a pretty thick shot, pretty far, so I wanted to make sure I did it justice. I wasn't going to shoot a bird that wasn't on camera this year. As I've talked about in the past, I love turkey hunting, but there's not a ton of birds, even though this is a banner year. There's not a ton of birds, so I try and always make sure I can at least do it ethically and clean and get it on camera for you guys. But yeah, I haven't killed a bird here in Ohio in a couple years, so this one feels really good. Has a nice beard on him, about 7/8 inch spurs. Haven't measured yet. We'll take him back to the shop and get him cleaned up. But I love turkey hunting. We were able to kill that bird with Hudson on the opener for youth. West Virginia was a lot of fun, even though we didn't kill. And then today, just to work birds all morning on different farms like that is that's what it's all about. Really love it. So it's going to be a great year here for the Turkey Camp Chronicles. I really hope you guys enjoy the production we put together, because making it sure is a lot of fun. The worst part about stealth filming is now I got to carry all that crap half a mile back to the truck, but it's worth it. I love doing this. I tell people I like turkey hunting more than I like deer hunting, so a lot of people don't believe me when I say that, but man, I love turkey hunting. What a beautiful, beautiful opening morning. Stay tuned, guys. Next week, hopefully the episode will feature Ethan and Nick and Dylan and Luke and Isaac and all the other boys killing some birds. That's the plan. And we're going to Pennsylvania to hunt up there as well, so should be a lot of fun. A lot of content coming your guys' way. We're out. It's only fitting. Should I do kill bottle? Or should I do wild turkey rare breed? Kill bottle's not open yet. I don't think the rare breed is either. Dang. Guess I'm gonna have to crack that open. Don't mind if I do.